Greetings, family. It's Empress D, obviously in nature. It's really fall, right? This tree used to be full of leaves, right? And very scanty the leaves are right now. So I'm just out here enjoying, just taking it all in and, just spending that time with myself. Yeah, family. So I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's taking time to get out in nature. I would suggest it more than ever, more important than, I don't know, they're all as important, but it's really something to really prioritize. Just getting out in nature. I know might sound weird, but let me explain to you why it's so important, especially right now. Nature is real, okay? A lot of what is around us isn't real. We have to ground ourselves with reality, with what's real. We have to surround ourselves with what's real. The other thing about nature is it's green, right? And I know it's green in the spring and in the summer and in the fall and not so much in the winter, but it's still green. It's natural, right? And it represents the heart chakra. It really does. And what I think that nature does is it helps trigger you leading with love. Leading with love is so important in every aspect of our lives, not just in our familiar relationships or with our spouse, but just in everyday life. It has to be applied everywhere, right? You are who you are, and who you are should be consistent no matter what environment you're in. And so leading with love is important everywhere. And that means just, thinking what's best for the other person, as well as, and not just what's best for yourself, right? Because you have to recognize if that person is not well, then you're not well, because we are all one, we are all connected. And what we want for the other person is what we essentially want for ourselves, right? And people don't recognize that. Is what you wish for other people or what you want for other people. That's what comes back to you, right? So I'm hoping that everybody has grown to the point where they want the best for everybody, right? And not only what's best for them, right? Because we're all connected. If this person is not well, you're not well. And so you treat others how you want to treat yourself. You treat others as you treat yourself. You want for others what you want for yourself, right? It only makes sense, right? And so family, getting outside in nature, I think it helps to trigger and promote that. I do, because nature is such a loving space, right? Where is the animosity here? Where is the anger, right? And even I've never experienced animosity or anger out here. At least if I'm present and just taking in the environment, there's nothing wrong, even in the rain. Let me tell you, family, there was a big old tornado watch warning, and my children were like, no, mommy, don't go to nature. But I had to get it in, okay? And I was obviously going to be safe, and I think I recorded and posted about it. Even in the storms that I've been in while I've been out in nature, I still don't feel negative. It's weird. It's still tranquil, right? You can't, it's very hard to experience negative emotions while in nature. And so that's why I think it helps you lead with love, because that's what you feel when you're out here, family. And so right now, more than ever, we need to be leading with love. We need to be thinking of others as we're thinking of ourselves. We have to be prioritizing the earth and Mother Nature. We have to making sure that our brother is okay and not just ourselves, right? This is the times that we're in. And I think this is what everything that's happening around us is triggering us to do, right? If we're in alignment with who we are supposed to be in our natural being state, not the state that most of us are in, having been indoctrinated and influenced since birth, right? For those of us that have worked our way to climb out of that, this is what we are being triggered to do. Love one another, accept one another, work together. You got to survive what's happening right now, right? You have to be able to hone in and really sharpen those skills. And I think that going out in nature helps you do that. There's also obviously other ways that can trigger you to do that as well, leading through love and leading through your heart. But to do it completely and openly and freely, I think nature spending time, I'm having trouble speaking today. I think having and spending time in nature really triggers and starts that, and it does it really quickly, right? And so if you want a fast way to evolve and grow, just dedicate some time out in a beautiful nature space every day, right? And it costs nothing other than just gearing up, right? And gearing up is just what we got to do when we live in North America, right? So invest in that, because you might need it, right? And it's useful here in nature, right? You get your raincoat, you have your rain boots. It doesn't matter if it's raining. I'm coming out, right? Nothing's stopping me, and that's how I live my life in everything. Everything is especially everything worthwhile, sometimes presents challenges, right? And it's just how you navigate and work through them. Yeah. So that's the message for today, family. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is taking their time to work on themselves and grow and evolve and look in the mirror and reflect and be honest and admit and accept and move on and work towards being different. We all can be, and that's what I try to be every day. I try to be different or better or more improved, more refined, more elevated today than I was yesterday, and that's just something I set out to do, right? Just naturally, that's how it goes for me. Anyway, family, I really thank you for taking the time to listen to this message, and I love and I value each and every one of you. One love.